All right, good morning, gamers. We're back here at EVO 2019, and we're back with more BBTAG pools. And I'm joined here by Ebonic Plague.
How's it going, Shay?
I myself am Shay. Yes, thank you very much for that. And like I mentioned before, we're back with more BBTAG pools, and I am very excited to see what kind of cheap stuff we're going to see today.
Oh yeah, cheap stuff is definitely the name of the game because we have the culmination of pretty much all the scenes. Like it's been a little while since we've seen an America versus Japan in this game.
Yeah.
Obviously, we saw it at a couple other events where Koji Cog was kind of taking us down, which is to be expected. To be fair, considering I personally believe he's the best player in the world right now.
Yeah.
But first we got to get through these round one pools. You guys saw a bit of them earlier, but now we're coming up on some new ones.
Yeah, that's right. And I already peeped some of the matchups. So while I was watching, I noticed there was already people playing there's a kanji mirror already, and people are playing all kinds of different teams from the get-go.
I don't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry, but on the left in the camera there, that is a Portland player. Which is my scene, actually. He said he stopped playing BBTAG for a little while, but here he is, entered at Evolution. I didn't think he would enter. But yeah, so originally he played Ruby S. He goes by the tag of Probable Cause 503. And I know him by Jite. He's one of my good friends who actually helped me get on the up in the FGC.
Oh, really?
Yeah, way back in the day. So it's super surreal to be commentating one of his matches right now.
Wow. And on the left, we have Virgil Killa, which I believe that means he's player one.
Yeah.
So, what do you expect to see out of Probable Cause? Did you know that he was still playing BBTAG at all?
So I knew that he followed the game.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say that he played it actively.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's going to be really interesting to see what he has in store. So it looks like he's going to be going to Ruby Carmine, which is a little bit different. I think that's a great choice, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, that's a good team for sure.
But yeah, so he plays a lot of he's very into the old school games and some of the 3D games, right? Probably more so known to be Tekken and an ST.
Okay.
As a player, so you're gonna see a lot more of the attempt at trying to make the game more footsies based.
Right. So trying to slow down the pace so that you can kind of just get to his spot, right? And on the Virgil Killa playing Ragnar Ruby.
For the button check, it looks like.
So perhaps not the case.
Yeah. That's always the mix-up at character selects at these events, where it's just ooh, they could just be picking the character for an easy button select, or they could just not.
Yeah.
So I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe Probable Cause is still playing Ruby S or something like that. And he's just picking this for the button select.
Possibly, yeah. Let's see. There's some pointing, and I think we'll be starting with the match very soon.
Maybe his button's wrong or something.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, like I said, Probable Cause, footsies-based player. I believe your assessment was actually pretty spot on. Trying to slow down the pace for him. Unfortunately, I'm not very familiar with Virgil Killa, so I'm unable to call what I believe we're going to be able to see from him. But Probable Cause on the other side is I felt personally when he was playing the game, despite the fact that he's not really into anime games most of the time, he was getting a good grasp of it at the time. And so when he was taking a break from it, it was a little disheartening because I thought he could be really strong at the game, quite honestly. So I don't know if he has been training just in preparation for EVO, because obviously he knew it was coming up if he entered.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll just have to see.
Yeah, so the neutral in this game can be really interesting because there's a lot of moving parts that work at all times, and sometimes it just comes down to one decision where one key neutral win gives you so much momentum in BBTAG.
Agreed.
So we'll see if that kind of either person has a kind of strategy like that. And I guess we're playing blue versus red on all cylinders.
Sticking with the teams that were in the button check as well. So Ruby Ragnar versus Carmine Ruby. An immediate burst right there from Probable Cause. Now, one thing about Ragnar specifically in this game is he just creates so much damage whenever he hits you. So, and because Carmine loses health on his own attacks, he probably was thinking, okay, I need to burst this because this character will bleed afterwards.
Right now, Probable Cause taking a lot of damage. Virgil Killa, big combo here. Drops
it though, no full conversion from Probable Cause. He's trying to get out of the corner. Oh, that's a good chance to get Ruby out though. Maybe a push block. Yeah,
nice. Very good. Yeah.
Excellent timing, too. Drops the combo, but I believe that's okay as long as he gets Ruby out, and he does.
Okay, so both looking relatively fresh here. Air to air, Virgil Killa, anti-air.
Yeah, it being the first set of pools of the day, not everybody's got their coffee. Okay, 2A to try and be able to stop the approach right there.
Ooh, nice assist hit, and he can't burst yet.
Oh, but an unfortunate drop right there from Virgil Killer. DP comes out from Probable Cause. He's trying to stay alive. A lot of meter on both sides, and there's cross gauge completely full for both as well.
Ooh, bro, that's what?
Oh, such an unfortunate drop right there from Virgil Killer. He probably wanted to be able to run up and then 2B, and he just missed his micro dash maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know. The assist, yeah. That he's been very good at calling the 6P as a counter call.
Yeah, that was a really good you know, setup for the incoming.
Mm-hmm.
It really pretty much closed it out. The Probable Cause did get the resonance, but you know, wasn't able to do much after it.
Yeah, you know, once you get locked, that can be a very scary thing about activating resonance, right? Is the fact that you have to recover from it. So that means you're at the mercy of the player who isn't activating anything. So sometimes you can just get put right back into the mix-up.
Yeah.
And sometimes it can be even worse than a regular one.
It can be for sure, because you're standing there, you're invincible, but you can't do anything. So.
Yeah. You're only invincible for so long. Until it's their turn again. Ooh, nice, the blood wheel. Okay, immediate burst coming out from Virgil Killer. So I've noticed that they're both trying to burst pretty fast. They want to keep momentum at the very beginning if they possibly can.
Yeah, and it's not a bad way to go, especially because neither player has any gauge at that point. So, you know, if you do get punished, it's not nearly as bad.
Wow, Ruby 5B always amazes me.
Wow.
You look at the neutral. It's just a lot of Ruby 5B plus assist call, right? Like, okay, DP to get out of the setup, though. And there's that 5B again. Yeah. Always amazing me.
Missing that double jump, looks like.
Yeah, I'm very smartly getting Ragna in. A lot of people, for some reason, don't like to go towards the raw tag, but it still gets the character out and semi-safely in a lot of situations, to be honest.
It's quite fast. It does feel like you have to back up a lot to do so. Oh, gets both! But
okay, yeah, just kill Ruby. That's fine. Yeah. That's a win for him regardless, right?
Level 3 resonance. He's definitely not out of this. Got 5 meters, level 3 resonance. Hades hits on the back end.
But that's super lucky for Probable Cause. However, Virgil Killer now activating that level 3 resonance you were talking about. We mentioned earlier the amount of damage output that Ragna has, right? So if he's able to get a hit like this character should be dead. No, he didn't cancel the super.
Yeah, no super there. Could have killed.
Yeah, if you don't know, when you're in resonance, you can actually cancel any special attack into super. So long as, you know, you have a super that can be done on the ground or in the air, wherever, you know,
just
you're
where
doing
you
that
are,
special.
Yeah. The same state, yeah. But still not out of this, but unfortunately for him, he kind of just like overshot his jump in there. Probable Cause coming back. That's kind of that old school footsies where like one of the things you do is like walk under people's jump in, and then in a lot of games when you throw a move out in the air, there's a lot of landing recovery. So. And also just get you in a good position to do your fastest move. Yeah, I
feel like it's especially good here because the only thing in this game that's air unblockable are reversal actions, right? The dragon punches. So sometimes you're just not in the exact situation, whereas running under somebody would put you in an even better one regardless.
Ragnar on point here from Virgil Killer, using the rubies just to get in.
Just not blocking that Gauntlet Hades. It's been paying dividends, but drops the combo here. Happy birthday!
Gets both, but
nice punish.
Yeah, good punish on the combo assist. Reversal action. That 6P is putting in so much work.
So much. He's going to have to burst here. Yeah, there's pretty much no choice at that point.
Probable Cause could try to slow it down, but goes in and tries to challenge Ruby.
It's really hard to challenge Ruby 5B, but oh my goodness, the Abare drops the combo, unfortunately, and he gets out, though.
Ragnar 6P, putting in work, getting Ruby back in. No combo.
Another drop on that throw.
Yeah, could have just done super maybe, because then it's unburstable.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, blocks the reversal action, punish, Probable Cause, level 3 resonance with Ruby.
Yeah, I mean, definitely not a character that I would ever count out in any situation.
Activates resonance right away, back to neutral, and Ruby, assist, just keeping him out. Great projectile, one of the best in the game.
Yeah, definitely, and I love the way that Virgil Killer was using it, right? Like, he's just sitting back and he'll only run in if it's there.
Gauntlet Hades, no combo.
Yeah, he could have done a 5A afterwards, but, I guess maybe he just wasn't ready for it. There's
Carnage
the super,
Scissor.
So smart. That was great. Recognize that Probable Cause was hitting his assist and then immediately went to the option that would stop him and kill him.
Yeah, I wonder if Probable Cause could have done the Tornado Super there to kind of beat it back out.
Oh, that's a really good point because he was hitting the opponent's assist, meaning he could super cancel.
Yeah, I think that might have been possible, but some moves aren't super cancelable, and also you kind of need to have that like situation awareness to do it.
Well, he was doing the B auto combo, so he could have super canceled that one specifically. But you're right, he needs that situational awareness to do it, of which apparently he did not have.
Yeah, maybe this round.
Yeah, I mean, it's the heat of the moment when you're in tournament and whatnot. It can be pretty hard to recognize those situations, right?
Very nice.
Recognizes this one, though.
Oh!
that's a really hard burst point for against Ruby, is right before the buzzsaw. You want to like get hit by the first hit so that way you don't accidentally pass over it.
Right.
Nice block on the overhead, and then the challenge, but no full conversion.
Pinwheel.
That's actually, I think that's the first time that Pinwheel has defeated the 6P from Ragnar. And then the punish, he didn't jump cancel.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah,
just leaves him in the air, cross up, but no combo there.
Okay, well, I mean, Probocause looking pretty in this fourth game here.
Yeah, but don't count either player out.
No, absolutely not.
Ooh, went for a tick throw.
Yeah, just unable to make it to stop his assist. I think that's kind of been very similar in both their neutrals. Is they've been ensuring that they get the assist out, and then they want a 5B with Ruby or Jumpy or what have you.
Yeah.
And if they can connect off it, they would, do so. Oh, the rock, paper, scissors.
Gets both, but going for Pinwheel, using Hell's Fang to make it safe. Pretty smart.
Got the hit. Oh my god, if he had converted off that, I would have flipped.
Ragnar back in.
I like that decision, trying to bait the anti-air right there. Getting the DP off that, trying to save himself. That's counter hit, no conversion though.
Uh-oh. Couldn't burst. One character, Carmine, reversal action, is definitely still in this. Got level 4 resonance.
Yeah, level 4 resonance with Carmine is actually super strong because the damage output from Carmine with an unburstable combo is some of the most in the game, actually.
Yeah, and he's got a lot. He can do a lot. He's got a lot of chip options too. This is the combo. Is not going to kill. Gets hit by throw. Still not kill. No
and
super
no
meter.
combo off the throw again.
Yeah, that's been one of his weaknesses this set.
Okay, but he's got this one right here. Is he going to hit the double jump? No, missing it again. And that's going to end up doing it. He tried to Abare out, but unfortunately, Probable Cause getting hit by the 2A. And 3-1 for Virgil Killer. He's going to move on here in the winner's bracket.
Yeah, like not hitting the double jump, that's like one of the, it's like a timing thing that you have, like problem you have, when, especially sometimes you've got like nerves.
Yeah.
It is one of the things you have to kind of time when you're like with the hit stop of your move or like hit stun of your move, and you could definitely miss it. I think both players were kind of shooken up a little bit there.
Yeah, they both had that similar issue, right? Where they were just missing that double jump situation afterwards. Probable Cause did hit it once, but it was immediately bursted.
Yeah.
So it was like, but at any rate, so they're going to move on right there. But one thing I do want to note because of that match is that's actually a really important thing to note. If you were playing in tournament and something like that happens to you, say, where you're just missing that double jump, right? Make sure you go into training mode and only practice that like specific situation because it's messing you so much up that, to your detriment. That it could be leaps and bounds if you fix that. Because think about all the damage that they could have gotten off of finishing that combo and then the Oki situation afterwards.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. And also, when you miss something that you kind of can do in tournament, it kind of throws you out of your rhythm, too.
That's a great point. Mentality is incredibly important, right?
That's right. So, up next, we have, let's see, Renel versus Juno. Sorry. I really tried hard there.
So, we have the bracket thing here, so I just need to... Okay, so it's right there. Got it. Oh, well, you switched the tab. So Renel right there. And wow, yeah, no, I understand why you had trouble pronouncing that
Juno.
one.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Juno from Final Fantasy XI City.
It reminds me more of the game Uno.
Yeah? All right. Well, I mean, to each their own, I guess. But yeah, so unfortunately, again, I am not familiar with either of the players.
Right,
but they are both from USA here.
Yeah, according to the list, they're both from USA. USA scene is, I would say, very vibrant. I would say like the kinds of like character matchups you see like across all the tournaments is like really interesting because a lot of people are still bringing like whoever they want to bring to tournaments.
Yeah, like for example, I'll talk about Reno. Reno, they play Carmine, Mika. That's like a lot of people, despite the fact that Mika is very clearly a strong character, there are not a lot of people playing him, right? And then in this match right here, we're actually going to see a Waldstein Yukiko possibly. I don't know if they're doing a button check here, but if they are, I guess there's a chance that they could switch. So it is a button check apparently. But yeah, so...
I mean, Mitsuru Yuzuru has a team that we've seen in high-level play already.
Absolutely.
Very strong team, the double longsword team, staple of team fighting games, of course.
Yeah, I can tell you literally everything about that name.
Waldstein is also a very strong character in this game.
Oh man, Waldstein specifically, he just keeps rising.
Yeah, the thing is, they did nerf him a bit when this version came out, and people were like, well, he's not that good anymore. So a lot of people who are using him for some of his tools, like probably the assist, like only, were like, well, he's not that good anymore. But they forgot about all of his other tools. So
yeah, it was just one of those things where they just needed to learn how to play him the way that he needs to play played this time. with the new changes. And the second that people did, they recognized how crazy good this character is. Wildstein is definitely one of the better characters in the game.
Absolutely.
Like, without question.
So Wildstein and Yukiko.
All right. So Yukiko is I would say a winner of the patch. She did get quite a few buffs, actually. She's definitely a contender now.
Yeah,
she may not be like a Mitsuru per se, but she is definitely like able to do things.
She's definitely a super interesting character too, because she has her own mechanic, which is the fire boost gauge. And you know, it kind of there's like an additional metagame with her. Not every character has something like that, so.
And she also has this heal, right? Look at how much health Wildstein got back, and then the 2B goaded him into walking forward because of the healing, and then just took advantage of it.
Yeah, I mean, Wildstein's like 1v1 neutral god, so you kind of have to use the assist to really stop a lot of his neutral prowess.
Yeah, he's definitely one of them. Mitsuru being one of the others, Yuzuria being another as well. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yo, regular switch DP? All right. He knows something.
Okay, anti-air.
Yeah, that's one of the real nice things about Mitsuru is she has one of the better anti-air DPs.
Got both.
Can't really do anything off it, though, unfortunately.
Wow, he does it again.
Swinging. I love it. I would get Yukiko in, though, if you can.
No, he's just trying to heal.
Okay. I mean, you know, everybody's got their own game
body
plans,
slap.
right? Oh, no. Right into the 6P from Mitsuru. So unfortunate. And because Yukiko has the lowest health, or tied for the lowest health in the game, she could just end up, like, melting here.
Yeah, like one hit. But he's holding on so far. Wow, what a trade.
He tossed the fan?
Wow.
Incredible from Judo.
It's actually pretty even. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it'd be like that sometimes, though. EX Crew Draw is 7 frames, so.
You know, they're both laughing. I think, you know, if he had the opportunity to Maharagi die in there, and had he done it, he might have just killed both.
It completely possible. He did only have 0 fire stocks, though, because he was only healing rather than using the Phoenix assist. One of the things about when you play Yukiko on your team, if she's in the back, you have to be using the assist that builds her the stocks whenever you can, right? So that being the Phoenix assist, the one that shoots it. But he was so focused on healing that he never got any of those.
Yeah, so you see that little fire gauge at the bottom there. The higher it goes, the more powerful Yukiko's fire moves get. So once it gets to 9, it can get pretty powerful.
Oh my goodness, yes. And not just in regular hits, but also chip.
Yeah, chip is pretty bananas. The full screen DP, very good.
I mean, you know, it is one of the most horizontal DPs in the entirety of the game. So.
It's pretty hard to punish on whip. It's only easy to punish on block. Another combo for Juno.
Oh
gets both.
You know what? It's working for him. Keep it up.
Healing.
There it is.
Gets the jump in low. Oh, that wasn't a healing. I got tricked.
Yeah, no, it was the Phoenix assist. So he did get a stock there. Gonna punish the DP, however. That's about what Mitsuru gets mid-screen, you know, unless
oh my
you punish
goodness.
with a
into
2D.
the corner. The block string into DB.
Yeah, that was like a frame trap almost, right?
Yeah, I mean, both the characters are on life support, and now Yuzuru has in with level 4, but...
And that was death.
Yeah.
And the thing that killed Yuzuria right there was that Phoenix assist.
I love Jinu's team. It's hilarious.
You know, it's funny, in PNW, there's somebody who plays a similar team. It's Yukiko Tager.
Yeah.
It's Grappler plus Tager as well in that team. And so the way they play it is they go specifically off trying to get Yukiko as many stocks as possible. And they use Tager's immense amount of life to offset that.
One of the things about grapplers in this game is that the screen is kind of small. So then a lot of grapplers in other games, like, you know, their tools aren't that powerful and like they have limited mobility. But in this game, they've got everything. Yeah. And they've got like great normals. So you can really keep people out, just like you've seen Jano do right here.
Yeah.
You can come in.
Look at how much damage Mitsuru has taken simply from just like 2Bs and the Phoenix assist, right? And he's just going to toss as many fans as he can, and when you get close, call that persona.
And then back to Wildstein. And I think that, you know, his game plan with Yukiko, is Bartholomew there? I can't tell.
So actually, that specific combo does not work on Yukiko. It does not work on small characters. 2B into jump B with Yuzuria.
Phoenix assist, you know, it stays out, it comes out slowly, but it stays out. So if you don't have the horizontal range to get to it, it's tough to punish. Still alive? No, he had another super.
So unfortunate right there. I wonder if that's going to come back to haunt him, and it could
did.
because of it. That's going to kill Mitsuru, and yeah, Wildstein's building that health back, right?
Just the Agidyne.
This is the punishable super, actually.
Yeah.
So the other super, I can't remember the name of it, I'm sorry.
Maharagidyne.
Yeah, Maharagidyne. Is actually not punishable. She recovers before the...
What?
It's because of the baton. It extends her hurt box.
I mean, as you do in fighting games, but still huge. Uh-oh. He lost ego. He could resonance right now.
I think... Oh!
Did he not realize he lost Yukiko there? I think,
Whatever the case may be, it killed him.
I think he forgot, because I think he was like, oh, I'm just going to body slam.
That was definitely a decision.
Ooh, that was, yeah, because he could have just turned it on.
I like how this is a stream match still.
Yeah, with these players are mic'd up.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I want to hear
That was great, though. I loved it. That was great.
No, I love the entertaining matches like these. Like, all right, look, Juno just hitting them with all these DPs. All the 2Bs,
I'm here
all
for
that
it.
stuff. Yes, exactly.
I'm here for it. But he misses it. Yukiko coming in. And I think that because he's not really using Yukiko for like any of her, you know, like cross combo or anything, he can just use her primarily to burst.
Yeah, you know, that's a fair assessment, I believe. You know,
Yeah, and
for the healing, the
yeah.
bursting, and
Gets both with the body splash.
I mean, he's got 20k health plus because of the healing, so he just has no remorse in wanting to DP randomly, right? Or to body slam. Oh, he finally got part of the combo.
It's working. 6,000, it's respectable against.
I mean, to be honest with you, it's kind of cool to watch him evolve mid-set.
Yeah. Kononosakiya, not a good move.
That was a very well-placed
Agidyne
drawer as well.
No, it's Maha Agidyne. Yeah, and it pushes him out so he can call ball. Body splash, anti-anti-air.
Yeah. Got it. Oh, Mitsuru, no. So close right there, and Renell smartly getting Mitsuru out of there. But
DP, he kills Mitsuru!
Yeah, if Renell did not teleport, the camera wouldn't have moved him into the DP.
And gets the hit. He could kill here, Agidyne.
He's got a couple of stocks, yeah. Oh, no, he doesn't. I'm sorry. That was just raw damage. So 2-2 now.
2-2. I love it. I love it.
Very close matches here in these pools.
This is better than I have any right to do with this
I know.
character.
We're making it close enough.
Exactly.
Can the stream actually hear them being mic'd up? I hope so. I really do.
It's pretty great. These guys, I mean, Jeonu's team is fantastic, and I think at its logical like maximum, it could actually be pretty good.
You know, I mean, if Waldstein's able to continuously get the healing going, like I agree.
She almost punished the burst there, but didn't quite get it. Jeonu off to a pretty bad start here, and it's about to lose Yukiko because got no burst.
Just gonna go for super.
Still alive, just barely.
Yeah,
just hard tag, yeah.
At that point, you kind of just throw Waldstein to the wind.
No, he bursted, and he lost Yukiko. I think he could just gonna go for it, and Jeonu's in trouble. He's taking another combo.
He could have killed off that, but all right, this is fine too because you know he's basically putting him in a checkmate situation, right?
Yeah.
That's draw
tough.
6P.
I'll take
Renell
that.
going to be taking
That was funny.
it
That was fun.
3-2.
And that's how we expected the match to actually go.
Is it?
Yeah, so good game to
where's
both
that?
of our players. And up next, we do have a player from Japan. I believe it's Nezu
Oh yes. Yeah, definitely.
versus Injecto.
Yeah, so specifically Nezu used to always be the bridesmaid, if I'm gonna put it lightly.
Okay.
He was getting second at so many events, trying to qualify for Arc Revo World Tour, right?
Right.
He had gone to every single one up until he finally qualified. Then he took a break, and now he's here at EVO, obviously.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
hey, it's EVO, right?
Hey, he could win
But-
EVO, so that would be pretty good.
He had actually already qualified. He did end up winning one of the events. It was one of the EU events.
I
Unfortunately, the name is escaping me off the top
You
of
know
my
what?
head.
I think I saw that.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
Yeah, so he did end up winning that. So he qualified for CF. Not for BBTAG though, so I guess this is possibly his chance if he wins here.
Yeah, true. I mean, Nezu used to be known as the Bang God back in the day. He's played other characters at this point.
Yeah. He in CF he's playing Hibiki, and this game, however, he has been playing the Naoto,
Which one?
the gun. Now I call him Naoto Gun and Naoto Punch.
Naoto Punch.
It's similar to the ST naming convention.
I see. Pinaoto.
So, but so for me, but Nezu had been playing Naoto Gun. I hate myself because I've commentated a bunch of his matches, and for whatever reason, I'm escaping the secondary character that he plays is escaping me right now. And when he picks his team, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
I'm going to go ahead and look that up on our Republic of Gamers laptop.
Yeah, shout outs to Republic of Gamers for sponsoring this event with these wonderful laptops. We're actually going to be able to use it to look up the brackets and things like that.
Doesn't care.
Let's see
You
here.
can just pick up like any of the videos and just kind of see.
I'm sure something will jar your memory, right?
Yeah, right. Like, as soon as he picks his character, I'm gonna be like, why didn't I know? Like, what was I thinking?
Oh, you care about sounds? Can I change sound or no?
Naoto. Oh, it was on there. I saw it. It was in one of the thumbnails. Go to the right.
Naoto and
Mai. Naoto Mai.
I see.
That's what shows up on that thumbnail. But let's see it. Because it is post-patch. Yeah, Naoto Yang. All right.
Interesting. And his opponent Injecto playing, looks like might be playing Heart and Gordeau. Interesting.
Yeah, I want to see how this works. I really, really do. Because to be quite honest with you, as on paper as we thought and strong as we thought Heart was,
yeah,
she's not seeing a lot of play.
Right.
There are people playing her, of course, but it's not nearly to the degree that we had anticipated. And so to see a Heart right now will give us a lot of insight into how the character works. Obviously, Gordeau is a character who changed a lot with the previous patch, but he's still pretty strong, right?
Right.
You see the likes of LTL and Gears doing very well with the character still. So we're just going to see how it keeps going.
Looks like they're getting right to it. Jump. Okay, the back tech, Grim Reaper. No anti-air there.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying, but I think he tried to charge the 2B, which is something you can do with Heart, but if you charge it, obviously it's not going to come out fast enough to hit her. Okay, mark him. That's right.
And, you know, if he gets another meter, he can kill.
Yeah, he can just instantly kill regardless of how much health Gordeau has. This is big, actually. Oh, no, drop!
Big drop there.
That was the chance to instantly kill Gordeau off that. Just going to set up some traps. I like it. You know, you're already in the lead, right? Why risk anything?
Nice combo on right there, but is he going to dead? No.
Oh. I'm really surprised. Normally you would push block so that there's no instant kill possibility.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Homing dash.
So
good.
Nice, but no combo there. And I think homing dash is like a natural counter to Naoto's traps in some way.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that, to be honest with you, but that's one of the reasons why I really wanted to see how this worked.
You know, Heart has like unique mobility in this game. She's the only character who can, you know, just Dragon Ball fly anywhere.
There it is. Yeah, the 2B full charge.
Burst. And Gordeau can't be instant killed by Yang. So okay,
yeah.
just go for one hit. Not bad.
I like that though, because he recognized that he could that Yang was going to come at him immediately after and just kind of backed off.
Yeah, smart stuff. He's in.
Table for one, and that's going to do it. That's unburstable, so that's a kill.
I like how Yang waves, like, bye. You're done. Counter hit. You can kill here. Very nice, so they're even.
Yeah.
Oh, so hard to block.
Yeah, that's one of the crazy things about homing dashes. You can make that go on left or right side, and then it's high-low after that as well.
Yeah, tried to throw.
2B, good
anti-air.
Going to be able to get the corner carries.
No kill there. DP.
Where's the resonance?
Heartful punch. I burn. Reject. They're still not activating resonance, either player. Okay, Nezu activates. Homing hits
that
him.
Should kill.
Can he get it? Very nice.
Wow.
Shinryuken.
Good from Injecto right there. I was really surprised at the fact that he was just opting to not activate resonance at any point, but he believed. He believed harder than anybody else.
Yeah, you know, the thing about it is maybe he doesn't really get much benefit from it aside from the health. And so, you know, if your opponent resonances first, you know, Heart's mobility is so strong. You know, that little gap of them recovering could be a mix-up by herself.
And he saw that, and it got him the game beautifully.
Nezu with the block string, blocks the overhead. Wow.
Blockable.
That's rough. You have to push block.
Yeah. But what was it? Actually, what I've noticed from Injecto is he's not been push blocking a ton.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure the reason. Maybe he really wants to conserve the bar because Heart uses it with her EX specials.
Right.
But I don't know. I love that.
And marks him. Character switch, active switch, mark. Gets the anti-air, but uh-oh.
Nice Abare right there.
Yeah, has to burst. Does get him out.
Oh, are we going to get this one, Mark, too?
Nice combo. Okay, blocks.
Unblockable.
Yeah, he's got to push block that.
Yeah, like I said, I just haven't seen him push blocking a lot, and he really likes to conserve his meter, and now he's sitting on 5 bars with level 1 resonance. He's got to make something happen here and now.
He could. I mean, just one more hit can kill Naoto. He's got the meter for it.
However, she does have burst available. Got to remember that.
Jump in resonance, forced to block, gets hit.
The active switch mix-up right there, and because he was already marked, that's going to kill the character. Thanos snap.
And that was like, what, 15 seconds?
A little bit longer than that. You know, Gordo's got some good amount of health. He's got 18 kills.
Okay, but he lost most of it to the super.
But it's 1-1. Very close match so far.
Collaborative battle? Wait for me.
Yeah, I do think you're correct, though. I think that the change, that Injecto, the one small change that he could provide is the amount of push blocking. If he starts to push block a little bit more, I think he's definitely got this.
Ooh,
5C!
nice.
You don't see that often.
Crash, good. Yeah, that homing ball is super strong. But, you know, it is slow. Naruto can punish it if she's in the wrong angle. Tries to charge it.
It was a valiant effort, and I do like the idea, but you're just so far away that, you know, getting through the bullets seems pretty difficult.
Trades burst to wake up 2B.
I love it. There's shades of Unio Gordo. Wake up 2B.
Assimilation. Goes for the active tag command throw, but unable to get it.
Oh,
wow.
Got the heart punch, and there's the EX cancel. Yeah, that is completely unique to Heart. She can spend a single bar to essentially like dash cancel any of her normals or specials.
Wow, got both, but wasn't able to confirm. Then I burn. Yeah, and Injecto with a huge lead here, but you can't count out teams with Naruto on it.
No, definitely not. When you can be instant kills, you're always, the overhead
Overhead.
right there, but 5v1 wake up from Nezu. This is how he tries to make the comeback right here.
Jumps out of it. Anti-air, blocked respectfully.
The same for Nezu on his side. There's the 5B, and there's the push block.
Oh!
He fell into the assimilation, delayed.
Cross combo. He's just waiting. All right, didn't quite work out there.
I do like that, though. He was trying to use Heart as a way to kill the traps because she's healthy, right?
Right.
It's okay if she gets hit by a trap. And neither are marked, so he's not going to get instant killed that way.
Yeah, so he's got quite, got quite a bit of advantage here.
Luckily for Injection, that gunshot is a special move, so it can't be super canceled like that. So, and
wow.
2-1 now.
Injecto is doing really good against, you know, maybe one of even the tournament favorites, Nezu, right now. And, you know, his team is awesome. Like, Heart is putting in so much work, especially with the way that her movement is working out.
You know, what's really interesting to me thus far, however, is I don't really see how Gordo's been helping Heart out. Like, I feel like it hasn't really been doing, like, Heart's been doing a lot of the work by herself, and same when Gordo comes in, Gordo.
He's a really good burst. That's what it is. He's a great burst.
I mean, his assimilation has been doing work, but I just feel that the team dynamic is not doing anything, and he's winning solely off of solo characters.
Yeah, I think they're not greater than the sum of their parts, but that's still pretty good. Good block.
Wow, he was able to fuzzy block it. Can be pretty difficult to do that. You know, sometimes you'll mistime the unblockable.
Good punish. Gets both? I can't tell. No.
No, he only got one character.
Uh-oh, crossed himself up, unfortunately. Yeah. Nice burst punch, but went the wrong way.
Yeah, that was a guaranteed mark from Nezu if Yang 5B had connected properly.
Dashes right into the trap. Okay, EX balls. Breaks the traps and gets push blocked into the other one.
Yeah, that's one of the real nice things about Naruto with a life lead right now. You have to approach her, but she's got traps everywhere. One of the better 2Bs in the game as once it starts up anyway, because it is slow on startup.
He's got meter. No real reason to mark though. He's already up so much, but you could still do it to prevent, you know, like a burst.
Well, he's got to cancel JC into super now, yeah, because if he did not do that, that would have been a burst point.
All right, Heart by herself. We haven't seen much of her by herself yet.
Another unblockable right there. This should be a kill. Super. And
got another super, yeah.
Very, very close match right now.
And that time, you know, Nezu took the momentum early, and by having the life lead, kind of just sat back on it, kind of forced him to go in. And, you know, I think it might have been good for him to try and, like, slow the match down himself, because he was sitting on a lot of red health, but he did try to go in both times regardless. And, you know, maybe if Nezu is willing to turtle, you could probably take that time gap to also, you know, recover some of your health as well.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Let's see how adjustment needs adjustment at this point, because it is 2-2. This is the final game here in this set.
Nice! The rusty nail there actually worked out, like, as a mix-up.
Yeah. It breaks the traps, it takes bar, it's just all around a really strong assist.
Tried to use Orb, the air dash punishes it.
Using 5B meeting, trying to hit with that 2B, but no dice right there.
Got to try to feel each other out. Assist on assist violence here. Good damage.
Both of them. Yeah, very smart right there to just use the fireball. Very non-committal and keeps him out, right?
Okay. Throw counter.
That means he can't tech it. Will there be a burst here pretty soon? Next hit could spell death for Gordo. Good jump out.
Tries to punish that, but doesn't. Gets hit.
Yeah, JC on block now, because of its change, is actually punishable on block.
I burn. All right, backs off. Very smart. He knew it was coming. What? Is he going for the assist kill?
No burst either.
Oh, he DP'd.
No, this could spell immediate doom. I believe this is death. Semblance has extra damage on this superhero
Right.
plus the DHC.
That should do it. Raid.
That's a heartbreaker right there for Injection.
And I think he was doing really good. Like, I think he, even in that round as well, he could have won it.
Yeah, super close, but an unfortunate. So he didn't burst. Like, obviously, he didn't have access to the burst until a little bit later because Hart was just out. But he did get it before the final hit. And so I guess he just wanted to offer Gordo up to the gods. Maybe he thought Hart would just die if he bursted there.
Yeah.
But the really big thing was he tried to push block something in the air, and there was nothing there, and it gave him DP, and so he just died for it.
That is, that's tough, yeah. And it's hard to really know what to do when your character's by themselves. At that point, it's still possible for you to win for sure, but it does feel like everything can be a Hail Mary. And like in those situations where like you just want to defend yourself, you try to push block, for example, you get a DP, that could just be it.
And I mean, that was it.
Yeah,
for sure. So Nezu is going to be moving on here. One of the closer matches. But up next, we're going to have Fenrich versus Sugoi Zankoku. He's actually the person that sponsors me.
Awesome. So this should be a good match.
Yeah, because this is actually the matchup he plays the most.
Oh.
Is Mitsuru Yuzu, because Fenrich has switched over to Mitsuru Yuzu, and he is playing the team very, very well. One of the things you'll notice about his Mitsuru Yuzu specifically, however, is that he does not do a lot of the detailed Mitsuru Yuzu things, right? Like, there's not the super optimal damage, there's not the crazy like corner setups that the team can do, but that doesn't matter because of the strength of his play.
Right. He's just trying to outplay you, right? He's just like, I'm better than you at fighting games, so I'll do the fighting game things, and that's how we'll win.
And it completely shows. But on the other side, Zankoku, I'll give a little bit of information on him. One of his claims to fame is that he loves to blow you up, like in terms of damage. He loves to just, the second he gets the hit, he wants you to die, right? So originally he was playing Yang Waldstein, but against this team specifically, you were going to see Ragnar Gordeau.
Ragnar Gordeau.
That's
so
right.
2 big boy sides, and that's a lot of damage.
It is a ton of damage. I've seen it firsthand. He will 2-touch every character in the game. So, you know, barring that the hits aren't a little wonky, but and another thing I have to note is the importance of round start. If Fenrich knows that he cannot 5A 6B at round start versus this team, then he'll be okay. But if he tries it versus Zankoku, he gets a happy birthday that leads into over 10,000 damage at round start.
I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see Fenrir did not know that, just for the spectacle of it.
No button check.
Well, I believe it's going to be a button check?
No, it seems like they're not going to button check.
Oh, that's what they were discussing. Okay. So I couldn't tell what they were discussing. But yeah, so you really got to watch out for the excellent neutral control of Ragnus 5A, because Ragnus 5A, oh, he mistimed it!
He went for it. I guess it can beat that move, and he said he's getting Happy Birthday from 10 KH.
So the thing is normally Ragnar Gordeau beats it, actually. But if you mistime 5A at round start, it'll lose, because obviously you're slow.
Yeah.
Ragnar and Mitsuru have the same frames on their 5As.
Right.
So, but the thing is Gordeau assist hits both Mitsuru and Yuzuriya.
Oh,
so that's how the Happy Birthday works. Okay, blocking the Gauntlet Hades, that's a very important point of blocking, because that's going to lead to a ton of damage.
Yeah, I mean, he's blocked on the Hades in like every other game, so I'm sure he can figure it out.
Probably going to have to burst here, yeah.
He does, but he's going to take a super.
Block it. No, yeah, that super has no invulnerability.
But not only that, but I mean, Gordeau's burst is great.
Not as good in this version.
Can he block this? He cannot.
Yeah.
But he doesn't die. Can he get to the next resonance level? DP anti-air.
Yeah.
Can't block it.
You want
Okay, Zankoku on a pixel, and that's the worst place to be against Mitsuru.
Yeah, that's just a really, really bad position. That was definitely one of those Mitsuru Yuzu rounds for sure. Like, once they were able to get you in the corner, that it's unreactable 50-50 over and over again.
Okay, but can Zankoku do it this time? Because he went for it.
I hope so.
He went for it, so.
The thing is like, you know, that could discourage you, right?
Yeah.
That it might not work.
It's like, what if I've always done it wrong? He did it wrong.
Oh, no. But the thing is so Mitsuru Yuzu can actually get 13k damage at round start.
Yeah.
He's not doing the combo for it, luckily. So he's only going to take about,
8,000
only
each?
8?
Yeah. I mean, it's better than, like, basically losing both characters.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the block string right there from Fenridge. So what happens is he goes directly into as many bateaux as he can to put himself into stance, and that makes the next bateau he does faster. So when you try to challenge, you just get walked.
Yeah. Well, this is not great.
Yeah, it's definitely not looking too good. Level 1 resonance from Zankoku, and I mean, look, remember what we talked about, right? Fenridge isn't doing anything too insane. He's just genuinely outplaying Zankoku.
Well, I feel like him being at 50% down for both characters to start is kind of bad.
That definitely helps.
I know. Now that you've explained what he's going for, I get it, but it's not working so far.
Yeah, if you mistime it multiple times, at some point you got to stop going for it, right?
I wanted him to go for it anyway.
Because you want to see it?
Yeah, believe. I just want to see it.
See it.
It didn't work again. I think you're lying to me.
We've tested it. I'm certain.
All right. Well, good luck, Zankoku. You're down 8,000 per character. Can you win?
At least he's not down 13K per character.
What is it about to be?
Though from Fenridge on the burst. Okay, so blocking the 5C.
Gets some damage.
I'm
some.
like genuinely surprised that Grim Reaper beat the EX2 drone. Oh, yeah.
Well, Zankoku, you're the hero we deserved but didn't receive.
Yeah.
No, I know what he's going for, and I can see that smile on his face. Like, what happened there?
It's one of the things that we've tested several times. The 2 5As should trade at round start.
Okay.
And then the Gordeau will hit both characters because they're the exact same number of frames.
What
so
if
you get round start 5A properly, that's exactly what happens. But the problem is you have to know how to 5A at round start, which is actually a lot more difficult than it seems. It's earlier than it looks. You actually have to hit the 5A while the round start thing is still on the screen.
Right.
So.
Well, you hate to see the kind of thing happen, but of mice and men, right? You have a plan, you go in, and it doesn't work, and sometimes it's better to abandon ship. But I
really think he should have tried to back off if it kept not working.
But maybe he had no other plan to beat Fenridge with. Like he's like, well, I can't outplay him, so I'll just try to do my thing that I practiced.
Well,
but,
I feel like like you were talking about specifically, is not losing 50% of your health at the start of the round.
I mean,
important.
That's like a pretty, that's something that is pretty gutsy, I would say, to say the least. But Zankoku, we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
I do want to see it, though. I still want to see it. So if they somehow get matched up again.
Well, him and I play a lot, so it's definitely something that happens.
All right, and sitting down now, we got Reich from the USA versus Square from the USA.
Okay. What color Square do you think he is?
What color Square? He's at EVO, pink Square.
Yeah, so he's pink Square because he's at EVO?
Yeah. Anybody who comes to EVO is pink Square in their heart.
Okay. Yeah, I guess depending on where this is on the bracket, he could easily be a pink Square, right?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay, so it's round 3. All right, so I think that's pink Square. I think that's pink Square, round 3.
Yeah, I would. That's probably the case. Yeah, unless like everyone before them got DQ'd. Also possible, but either way, we're gonna respect them like they're pink squares, and I believe we got a button check here.
Looking like it. So Square looking to play. It seems like 9 Useria, and I can talk about that team in just a moment. But Reich on the other side, he looks like he's playing Narukami Aegis. And
it's a cool team.
So 9 Useria, 9 got 3 pages above this patch.
Yeah.
And she is definitely a huge winner, maybe the biggest winner of the patch, honestly. This character is running amok. She is incredibly strong.
Character's very good. I've been playing her like quite a bit, but I keep mixing up like the backward motion with the forward motion, so it's a little rough on me. It's not just D in this game. So.
Yeah, that would be nice, right? But no.
Yeah, it would be a little helpful. But very cool character. A lot of technical prowess that we showed off here, and huge damage, huge corner carry.
So this team in particular is really strong because it controls 90% of the screen thanks to Usuria's 6P. Yeah. Right. 9 can just kind of step around and be invincible while 6P comes out, and now you're in block stun.
Meanwhile, Reich, very good mid-range team. Looked to use the momentum there with the cross combo, but didn't get too much damage. Gets a DP.
Yeah, that's one of those gambles when you go for instant overheads with the characters that have them right.
Very nice.
Wow, the 2B is a challenge, forcing the burst. Reich controlling neutral very well.
So we haven't talked about it yet, but Aegis has an Orgia gauge at the bottom. And for each block of the gauge, she can do a special command dash that puts her airborne.
That's right.
Lets her do very fast overheads. Slide using the assist.
Nice. Whoa! That was so smart right there. So he did grab active switch, and I mean, if you tech the grab, he's still at advantage.
Grip him. Whoa!
Yo,
Fake bullets.
The 2B? That was crazy.
That was awesome. Just 9. And 9 by herself is kind of tough because she's kind of like a grappler almost.
Yeah. This character does lose a bit of strength when she's by herself, for sure.
Yeah, she doesn't really have much like neutral outside of her normals by herself, so she is kind of like a grappler.
Yeah, that's why one of the big things that helps her in neutral by herself is the EX fists.
Yeah.
That's the strongest tool she has when like things are full screen because it creates a presence where she can full combo off of.
Yeah,
But
yeah. It doesn't track that well, but it is a pretty good anti-anti-air.
on the other side, though, Reich definitely taking advantage of a lot of the stuff going on here so far. I mean, he's looking amazing, honestly.
Yeah, very solid play so far. Square coming back with the Yuzuriha combo. Back to mid-screen.
Doesn't opt to go for meaty setup. I wonder if maybe he was just looking for a specific thing that you would do.
Yeah, he's always committing on the active. Uh-oh. Okay, the bullet. Yeah, the bullet.
5B, excuse me.
Good reject.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Orgia overhead, and 9 comes in.
Yeah, and that's one of the strengths right there. 9-step dash, invulnerable once it starts.
Whoa, what was that DP? Cross
Probably
slash?
looking to push block something. Gonna get punished for his troubles, though.
Throw to reject miss.
Yeah,
Can't
because he pushed
rest.
Not a lot of health on Narukami. He'll probably leave, yeah. And then I guess here to fight Yuzuriha.
Throw. Just right into super.
You know, keep him in the corner. Get as much damage as you can before he res.
The
He's
fake.
doing it again. That was the second time.
Yeah, the fake 5B there. I guess it's just making him twitch. It should kill. Cross combo.
Wow, it's just.
Oh,
the drop.
No, I guess just. Well, in the other game, that would have been a missed Megiddo fire, but
Yeah.
I don't know what it is in this game for that.
Megiddo,
Megiddo fire.
it should be quarter circle forward, C, from what I remember.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what it was going for. Yuzuriha gonna kill, and it's one-on-one. Either player can take this. What? He moved the throw there. Is it enough?
He can kill. He has the bar. Going to super. Yeah.
Wow. I guess he didn't hit confirm his hit there. And I guess he just went for throw, whiffed.
Yeah, he did 5A throw, and because he had already blocked it, the proximity made him not run up as far. And so the throw just immediately whiffed. It's counter hit, and then Square taking the match.
Do you think he presses square a lot?
Can't escape from crossing
What character he's
fate.
playing? He's playing 9.
Is
so.
he the sixth fate?
Crossing fate.
Yeah, that move right there.
Yeah, Scarlet Vein, great move. It tracks to some extent. It does a lot of damage. So, and you can combo off it. So.
Well, given that it's EX, it's also unrecoverable damage. So it's very, very important. And if you're, depending on where you are on the screen, you can combo off of it solo. You might have to use an assist, depending. But
Yeah.
I think that's a worthwhile trade-off.
For sure. Big pressure from Reich. Forces Square to burst. Good block.
Nice block. He
Oh,
caught him on the back end!
The back end of the DP. Sweep. Persona 4, this character would probably be dead.
You're not
But
wrong.
it's respectable damage in this game as well.
Yeah. But the problem is like the mix-up that comes after. So cross slash actually has one of the best knockdowns in the game. It's automatic safe jump timing if you want it.
But, you know, just a great meaty too. And, you know, Narukami no slouch himself with solid stuff. Aiga-san, come out and mix up my opponent for me. Overhead.
Don't worry, I'll use Water World while you overhead them. Didn't walk for it enough, but okay.
Okay,
Go
right
straight
into super.
Yeah, a little bit too far to get the 5B from full screen, right?
Yeah, because you got to walk forward quite a ways.
And she
Trade.
does not have a fast walk speed.
She got to take her time.
She likes to strut. I know, she got to show it off.
So he's got resonance. Not impossible. Yuzuriha. Whoa, what?
That's so unfortunate. That was an actual punish.
I know. I think he just, I don't know, maybe that's just a perfect burst.
Well, no, it was. So what happens right there is essentially because he bursted in between the teleport, he got it just before the hitbox would catch the burst. So he fell just past it, and then she's now in recovery.
Yeah, I guess I missed that. I was like, he's not moving. That doesn't seem good.
Yeah, one of the things that's really scary to do is actually burst Yuzuriha Baton. But if she does the air Baton, it's almost always in your favor to burst it.
I see.
Yeah. Because you'll teleport to the character bursting in, and then like you're too high up to hit the character that's bursting in, and
Right.
you're now you're in counter hit state all the way down.
I
So-
think some bursts don't work like that though. Like for example, 9's burst, which is horizontal.
Oh yeah, well there are special cases for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, 5C, yelling to shut up.
Yeah.
Trying
This
to go
is
for the
it.
instant overhead, but no dice there. Doing it a little bit too early.
Sweep. Good reject there. It's worth it because he's got not that much Orgia meter left.
Yeah. Ooh, nice. Catching him out of the air. I do like that square right there was opting to not anti-air because he recognized that, you know, it is Aegis, right? She's
Yeah.
got the crazy air actions. Oh, tried to beat the burst, but unfortunately did a little too early.
Okay. This will probably not kill, but good positioning with the unblockable.
It wasn't truly an unblockable that time, but still didn't block it.
Hard to blockable.
Yeah. Fail. I love Aegis.
All right. Squared. Down to Yuzuriha versus Aegis.
Yeah, this didn't go so well for Rights last time.
Whoa, tried to bait a non-existent burst, looks
Yeah,
like.
well, no, I think he didn't have faith that the overhead was going to hit. I don't know.
But I mean, it is airtight to the next move from what I remember,
Yeah,
so
you're
you
right.
might as well just go for it. He's got all the Orgia meter.
Maybe, oh, you know what? He could have been trying to safe jump a DP with it.
Possibly,
so he was holding
yeah.
back. Whatever the case may be, he did get the W right there. 3-2-1, right?
Yeah, I mean, Aegis solo, she's got a beast to mix up.
Absolutely.
And, you know, and her boot, like, not only the mix-up, but her movement is really, like, top-notch there as well. So, character like Yuzuriha, who takes up a lot of space, but as soon as she whiffs, you know, that's a big miss.
Yeah, not only as soon as she whiffs, but she also kind of sucks at fighting up close, right?
Yeah, her
It's
normals
just-
are not super fast up close.
Yeah, even when she's in stance where her 5B and stuff gets faster,
Yeah.
It doesn't exactly help her fight things up close, especially not a character like Aegis, who is just legitimately all over the place, making you whiff everything.
I mean, she could jump back, and if you whiff your 5B, she could boost in, you know, make you block, maybe even punish. But we're going to have a quick break, and we'll see you guys soon.
PlayStation.
and welcome back to Evolution 2019. We are continuing here with more Blaze Blue cross tag battle. We're in the middle of pools here. I'm Biobonic Plague, and I'm joined here.
I am Shea Plus. What's up?
And so, again, earlier we saw a couple of the big heavy hitters. We saw Nezu, Fenrich, you know. Just because they're early pools doesn't mean we're not going to see some good matches. And I mean, we did see some very close ones.
Absolutely. Like, Nezu's match was super close. It was a nail biter, actually.
He almost lost.
Exactly. So that was close. It was a good match. You know, we saw a lot of like interesting teams already too. Like that Wildstein Yukiko team, I love that team. That team was so awesome.
I love the way he played it.
Yeah, absolutely. So you know, you're missing out if you don't check out what is available in pools to watch right now.
Yeah, and I mean, nothing but matches going for the rest of the day. To be quite honest with you, I believe we're going all day. With BBTAG on stream.
And I do believe we've got a East Asia match here. We've got LLON.
Oh yeah, I can never pronounce
New
his name.
13, Lilan, New 13 versus Kinari.
Yeah, pretty much the best Korean player, and one of the highest point leaders actually in the Arc Revo World Tour. Second highest in the Asia League, the Asia specific region, I should say. Excuse me. And on the other side, like you said, Kinari from Japan. So Elon New, he pretty much is always going to play New. Doesn't matter at any point what game he's playing.
I mean, it's in his name. It'd be a little bit weird if he, He must have really upset during a Continuum shift.
Yeah, when she finally like dropped.
It's a button check. And
maybe not so happy in CF right now, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you know, character love, it can get you. It can get you where you got to be.
No, yeah, you're definitely not wrong. So yeah, Batista New. It's good. Like I don't know what else to tell you. It's a good team.
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of same tags on image tagging software between his team, but let's see what team Kinari uses, which is Jubei Ruby.
All right, we got to talk about Jubei. We really have to talk about Jubei. This character is a problem.
He's very underrated.
Well, he was. The thing is like, so he was underrated pre-patch.
Yeah.
Post-patch, everybody thinks he's one of the best characters in the game.
I mean, he's like Cat Wolverine, so he's pretty good.
A couple of the reasons being, Shiranui, the bumpers, completely invincible until he stops.
Which is great.
The EX one, just straight up invincible until he recovers that he can block.
Wow, he didn't get to move there though, so he still got punished. I guess he knew he was gonna be there. He crashed.
So normally Jubei can run under a lot of stuff thanks to the low profile dash, but I guess he tried to press a button and then got counter hit with the ball.
Maybe a little too early, but good damage here.
Yeah, no. Jubei just exudes damage.
Cross up burst from New. Doesn't block the low, but not a lot of damage there. Reversal action.
I'm really surprised that he opted not to push block there. That could have got him out of the situation, but I guess maybe
tough.
he didn't know.
Yeah, he might have accidentally DP'd though, because I felt like Kinari was waiting for the ball to catch up.
Yeah.
Cross up.
Oh, he tried to 2-beat the burst to actually beat it, and it didn't work out for him.
Can he block this?
Yeah, wins the active switch. Oh, it didn't happen. And this should be a dead character. Black Panther in the super.
Okay. Jump resonance. Gets thrown. Is he dead?
That should be done. If he gets all the Black Panthers here, that's 2. Okay, just go straight into, the easier combo after 2 Black Panthers. You hit 2 just frame Black Panthers and you're like, I don't need to risk it anymore. That's enough damage. Just frame Black Panther, you see him flashing white. It does a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's one of those little quirks in this game where if you do a move, there are some moves in this game where if you do them with a different input or if you do them with a better input, you can get more damage. I mean, it's indicative just from the crash that timing something can make you do more damage.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of mechanics like that in this game too, kind of increase the execution level. Full screen cross combo, very interesting.
Yeah, well, he had put him in block stun, but unfortunately his attempts at mix up while in cross combo were fruitless.
Yeah.
The TP gets punished by the ball, but unfortunately unable to convert. Yeah, keeping himself nice and safe, going into JC plus assist. Hitting air to air, that got him out of the corner. Really good from Elon.
Ooh.
Can I just call him New 13?
Elon 13. Yeah, trying to get some space here. Finally gets a reversal action, but he gets traded still. Active switch.
Oh, block the 5C at the late. Okay, here we go.
Nice jump.
It's so good. Yeah, I like the cross combo right there because that got New away from Ruby so that she wouldn't be able to get killed, and also set up the situation. Nice DP from Kunari though.
Air to air. He's been on point with these air to airs. Good stuff.
Yeah, his characters actually have very strong horizontal air to airs.
Yeah, both of them do.
Oh, what a block on the overhead.
Good blocks.
Double, and then the throw finally. DP.
Reversal action.
I wonder why Super wasn't the decision there.
Yeah, maybe he's just really confident.
Oh, ended up getting the kill on Jubei. He now has the hit on Ruby as well.
It's gonna be a lot of damage. Gonna leave Ruby at like about a 4th. But you know, the neutral you can play here against one character is so good.
No.
Oh!
Yeah, this is so cool.
Let's play tennis.
I remember the first time I saw that. I was losing it.
Let's play badminton. You're the ball.
It's one of the coolest cross combos. It's kind of similar to the one he did at the round start of the first game, but instead of them, you know, being like at the same area of the screen, they were sandwiched. So, yeah, one of the first times I saw that was actually in the Korean tournament. Was it the PlayStation Arena where they had it in Korea?
I forget, but but that combo is so cool.
Yeah. Definitely right about playing badminton. Right into it. Oh, what a conversion!
Yeah, great conversion. Good presence of mind to have the continue combo. Not like a ton of damage, but you get meter.
Well, it's damage that matters because of it being in cross combo, meaning that it's unrecoverable health on most of it, right? So regardless of it being a ton of damage, he's not getting it back.
And this team is really good at attrition too. A lot of the time, you don't necessarily have to overrate the momentum there. Try to punish the air combo, but
yeah, Ruby jumpy is something else for sure.
Just swinging.
I guess those are jump A's actually. It's the grounded ones that are B normals that are crazy.
Yeah, just locking them down, not letting her play.
Yeah, this is one of the stronger teams at keeping somebody locked down for sure. And from full screen, no less.
Nice. Erases the projectile, doesn't have to deal with it.
But Lon had the presence of mind to stop doing the fireball because he knew it would be negated.
Oh, good punish.
Yeah, that's a full combo if you hit EX. Only the low, though. EX overhead does not give you a combo with Jubei for some reason.
Very even here. Cross combo. DP anti-air, can he kill?
Oh, he only had a bar. I was looking at the wrong meter.
Last second burst there saves Jubei. Cross up. Didn't reversal this time. He reversed most of those teleports.
Not going to work out for him on this juncture. He does have a lot of bar for Jubei. And remember, Jubei does do a ton of damage. And look at the health values on Lon's characters, right?
Oh.
They can just die from singular hits.
Super, just a kill.
He's got about half of his resonance left. Resonance for Lon.
Quite even here. Good block, EX!
Is that going to kill? Yeah, it does. 2-1. See? He just exudes damage.
Yeah, and that mix-up is pretty fast.
It's a true 50-50, actually, so.
Yeah, I guess, one choice there. He could have done, he was in resonance maybe. How unsafe is the sword super now? Like the reversal.
I don't think it would have had any invincibility to stop him, though. The thing is, because I don't believe Sword Super has invulnerability, does it?
Not the rain, the
okay,
Calamity Sword,
sorry,
yeah.
Calamity Sword. It's pretty unsafe. It's definitely punishable.
Okay, staying on him, gets the jump in.
That's actually something that most characters would not be able to punish in that regard. Jubei having a very small, short hop available to him, allowing him to get the counter hit very easily off that.
Wow, just throw it out there. Tries to get out of the corner, succeeds.
Gonna try and hold it down as best he can. He gets the sandwich, but the cross combo is over, and now he's in the corner with the hit.
Hinari finishing this combos. What's the mix-up? Oh, I don't even know. It's probably an overhead.
There. You can't burst there.
That's a dead
he actually
new.
ended up getting hit just by the Jubei assist. He didn't get hit by the overhead. That's gonna be death.
That's death. So Kinari, very strong showing. And a tough match for Elon New 13. I do think that, Kinari's team was probably one of the better teams against that kind of team. Like the kind of mobility he had with Jubei. And not only that, but Ruby has some pretty strong, just because you could just jump in, right?
Yeah,
if you jump in against New, Ruby's got the normals to really touch you, regardless. So
I agree, definitely. Yeah, and I mean, both those characters are a lot about movement, to be quite honest with you. Sure, Jubei's is specifically with like a move that you know will then have recovery, but like on Ruby's side, she has the teleports, right?
Right.
Those don't really have really high recovery values.
Right. No.
So,
Yeah, but not only that, just Jubei's like natural movement, just the jump and like his overall, just like the way he can kind of swing at either of those characters. I think that was a really tough matchup.
yeah, he's got really fast run speed. He's able to run under a lot of things.
Oh yeah, that's also true.
Like I believe he actually runs under lasers from Batista. So it's one of the reasons why you didn't see Elon using them on the ground.
Right.
You saw him doing it in the air, so it would angle and stuff like that. But
Yeah, and that's you know, some characters just take away your tools like that.
it's true. It's very true. You know, you got to learn to use every facet of your character when that kind of situation arises.
Yeah.
So.
All right, looks like sitting down, we've got Virgil Killer from earlier.
Oh, coming
And-
back in?
Yeah, that's right. And we've got Red Fox from Canada. This is winners round 4, so it's quite deep in the bracket at this point.
Wow. Okay. Winners round 4. This is one match before making it out of winners, I believe.
I do believe so, yeah. Depending on how big the bracket is, but
Okay, so yeah, I got confirmation that it was one round before making it out of winners.
All
So
right.
they're basically playing to fight whomever is their one seed in the pool, I'm assuming.
So Virgil Killer did show.
Or I guess the 2 seed, because
right.
they on both sides you can make it out of winners.
That's true. So I think that he showed some pretty good stuff last time. I remembered that from that match. He was missing some of his double jumps.
Yeah, that was the big killer, right? Was the double
yeah.
jumps off the Ruby combos because
So-
it missed his Oki and the little bit of damage.
Yeah, so maybe we'll see that he's kind of adapted to, and just got a little warmed up. You
Yeah,
know?
it could have been a wake-up thing. Like he was just like, oh yeah, you know, I ran here straight from my hotel room because it was one of the first pools of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's totally possible.
Absolutely. So we'll see them again. Red Fox from Canada. I'm not very familiar with the player,
Neither am I.
but
unfortunately.
he's in winners round 4, so he's got to be pretty good.
Yeah, he at the very least knows what he's doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So interesting that I was actually just up in Canada for their regional event, the Pinnacle, and I didn't see him there. So he could have been in the east side of Canada. That could be where he's from. You know, the French Canadian area, where the Pinnacle took place was was British Columbia, which is on the west coast of Canada.
All right, so let's see who we've got here. I'm very interested to see who Red Fox is playing.
Yeah, we've seen a bevy of teams today, actually.
Absolutely, yeah.
The only repeat one that I can think of is actually Mitsuru Yuzu.
I'm like thinking really hard if that really happened or not.
Yeah, there was definitely 2 Mitsuru users. Yeah, one was Fenrich, and the other being during the match with the
yeah, you're
Wildstein,
right.
the Wildstein Yukiko. So
I forgot that person had an opponent. I was very fixated.
oh man, so they're gonna go into button check. So we know Virgin Killer's team.
Yeah.
We've seen that before. However, Red Fox, he selected Ragna Jin for the button check. So I mean, he could be like Awashi and play Ragna Jin,
It's a mystery.
or he could just be doing this for the button check sake because they are the first 2 characters that come up if you press the button fast. Yeah. Canadian FGC, very interesting, actually, considering, you know, like how large Canada is. When somebody says they're from Canada, you really have to figure out, like, okay, so if you're from Canada, how far away from this, like, portion of the scene are you?
Yeah, it's just, well, even other scenes can be like that too. Like if you're from SoCal.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm from SoCal.
Texas, specifically.
Yeah, Texas. You don't know anybody in the other regions,
Just
so.
such a large area. So, like, that's one of the reasons why I probably haven't heard of Red Fox is because even though I went to Canada, and even though, like, I know a lot of the Canadian players, I know the West Canadian players. I went to the west side of Canada.
Right.
Red Fox could be just, like, blowing it up on the east side of Canada, and I have no idea.
Yeah, big country.
Something wrong with the controller?
Perhaps. Looks like they've got it, so.
I think he's got it. I think he's got it.
All right, the thumbs up, and we're ready to pick characters.
I want to see it. Who is he playing?
They're playing button settings.
Is it Ragnar Jin? Is it, like, actually happening? That'd be so cool.
He's really thinking about the colors.
It's not Ragnar
Okay.
Jin.
Okay, Ragnar.
Easy away.
Easy away. Big SKD fan
See?
here.
Like, we've definitely seen a bevy of teams so far. This is,
Yeah.
like, super interesting. I've never seen someone play Ragnar easy way.
I'm trying to think of the synergy here. I can't quite picture it, but I guess we're about to find out.
Yeah, he's going to show us. He's in winners round 4, right?
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Like,
He's won at least 3 other times.
yeah. Something he is doing with this team is exceeding expectation. But here we go, first game.
Both players jump. They're not trying to play footsies with the same normals.
Yeah, no, Ragnify B leads to death a lot of the time. Yeah, that's one of the biggest changes for EZOA this patch is that the Fireball assist actually activates on block now.
Right. Making like a really good like lockdown move. Wow, what a move.
And then the conversion right there. So that's one of the few times that Ruby's extended hitboxes came back to haunt her.
Actual nerve. Nice air-to-air. 6P, but blocks the burst.
Did you see how the 6P created the combo for him so he didn't have to press any more buttons and could block the burst? Awesome. Oh, drops it though. This is a punish. He punishes before, but okay, at least he did do the punish.
Yeah, I guess he wasn't sure. He's like, what if I blocked it on accident?
That's true.
Oh!
No way!
Oh, it was blue, but we'll take those.
I mean, he tried.
Virtual Killer.
Fighting back.
Level 2 Resonance. I mean, if he can get, well.
Yeah, you're probably going to talk about how EZOA has low health, I assume.
Yeah, but he gets a hit on Ragna, so, you know, one more hit. Just kidding. So I think he'll still need 2 combos here.
They did buff the damage on that super, yeah.
Yeah, but it's still not enough. Tries to ban here.
Hello?
DP? Okay.
That was so cool.
Pretty even. He's got 2 meters left, so he's got options.
And level 3 Resonance, so he's going to be able to build that meter back so long as he gets the ability to call Resonance safely. Oh,
okay.
Nice tech on the throw, though.
Counter hit. He's got Resonance meter. He doesn't have it. It's filling up so slowly.
Yeah. He was all.
Super.
I think that's a safe jump. Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't push block it, so he's not going to be able to punish.
Yeah.
One of the things that you have to do against that Ruby super when you block it is push block so that she becomes closer to you, so it's a punish.
It pushes her away back to you.
Yeah.
Another anti-air from Virtual Killer to close it out, though.
And that ended up coming back to haunt him. The fact that he was unable to punish that super allowed Virtual Killer to come back.
Yeah, that's not something you really think about a lot of the times. It's like, well, he's supered. I should be able to punish it. But it is one of the nuances of this game where there are supers that you have to do specific things to punish them.
Some characters have more privilege than others. That's all you can say.
Yeah.
There you go, game number 2. Red Fox was definitely in the lead that last time. It's just like he was unable to close it out there against the Ruby. Ruby made a full comeback.
The game plan was right, that's for sure. But gets push blocked and punished.
That was a good timing on that push block. So that was specific to where EZOA kind of has trouble being able to do anything afterwards. Oh my goodness.
DP, keep himself safe-ish.
Again, there it is again.
That same normal is very unsafe.
Yeah, I believe that's 5BB from EZOA, and it just has so much whiff recovery.
Anti-air.
It's going to get good damage on. Oh, he opts for health regeneration?
Could be worth it.
Okay.
Not punished on that burst there. The pretty obvious looking burst, but that jump in.
That's the second. In this second set, he has now messed up that double jump situation again.
TP.
Oh,
Very
I
nice.
love that decision.
Yeah, good challenge. Block.
Opts not to make the sandwich happen. You know, Ruby has one of those abilities to make sandwiches happen for free, basically.
Yeah,
so.
You just have to do one of her boost moves. Yeah. Nice.
No challenge for the burst, though. Okay, DPs through the Gauntlet Hades. Yeah, I think he's starting to recognize that Gauntlet Hades is coming out a little bit too many times.
That looks like a slide. Doesn't punish.
Wow, Ragnar doing work over there.
Okay, reversal back. All characters are low on health. Blocks the Gauntlet Hades, jump cancel, punishes Ruby, but no kill. Carnage Scissor. He dies to the follow.
No, too early on the punish. Yeah, in this game you can't hold Carnage Scissors. It just comes out regardless.
Yeah, and I think he could have just supered him back. I mean, that would have been unburstable.
That would have worked too. Yeah, you're right.
Gauntlet Hades trade. Idea Engine engage, gets thrown.
That Idea Engine. Oh no, he dropped the throw combo again.
Yeah,
he did that in the first set.
Yeah, he maybe doesn't have it quite. Belly edge, then the throw.
Oh my god, super? No, just 5A. Okay, Red Fox by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah, he's shaking his head there. He's been missing that throw combo, and it's hurting him so much.
There's got to be something that you can defer to that's easier. That, you know, since you mess it up so many times, like I feel like you should have a contingency for a combo that you're messing up, right?
Well, it's hard to say because sometimes when you try to change the combo that you always do, you mess it up too, right?
Yeah, because it's so different.
Yeah, like it may be good to do something that you can buffer ahead of time, like just buffer super or something. Then you can get it for sure. But that may not necessarily be the
Yeah,
case.
Super actually would have killed in that situation
Yeah.
too. I just don't know if he had the meter. at the
Yeah,
time.
I don't remember, so unfortunately we don't know.
5A round start though. Not gonna opt for the full conversion of damage, but
I guess just want to keep it stable.
he got the corner character regardless.
That's true.
Gonna
Another
get it
hit.
here as well.
Extended the combo with the assist and just getting all the 5As.
Hey, we'll take those.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage. Useless.
Okay, JC.
Oh.
The 5B. His anti are going through the JA, but the problem was he wasn't close enough to actually get hit by it, so the whip recovery bodied him.
Okay, gets the double jump, but no. Doesn't end it with anything. Loses it just to fireball.
Yeah, I mean, that is one of the better fireball assists in the entirety of the game, along with that 4P from Ruby as well.
Yeah.
She's just such a strong point character with good support value, right?
Red Fox, not a lot of health. Level 1 resonance, which still means not a lot of health.
That's,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, and 2-1 right there, and that one was emphatic.
Yeah, I felt like, Red Fox probably could have just blocked in neutral more. I felt like he was kind of just like letting Virgil Killer just like run at him with 5A like over and over again in the earliest part of that set.
I definitely agree.
Yeah, like block, push block, and just like slow it down.
Going back to character select screen, maybe trying to slow it down in a way.
Yeah, maybe you're gonna go to Ragnar Jin.
I wonder if maybe he'll pick the same characters, but it's just like a momentum killing thing.
Possibly.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Going to do double pink. I respect that.
Yeah, pink is my favorite color, so I mean, obviously he's doing it for me.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
I wouldn't.
Let's see here. So, break the momentum a little bit, think about the match. Red Fox, I think he just got ahead of himself there. Ran into a lot of 5As. See if we can change the pace here a little bit. Okay, air to air. Backing off. Ooh, very good positioning there. Jump, not only jump. Nice punish, but it drops it.
Side beat the burst?
That was sick though.
Crazy. Oh, full burst punish here. I don't know if she, I was going to say, I don't know if she can really get a whole lot off that particular situation.
Yeah, probably need an assist. Wow, it hit him.
And then gets the counter hit afterwards. Going to be able to get full conversion thanks to the assist meter. Cross combo activation. Can you kill? I don't know if there's enough damage on this super
Yeah. Drops it anyway, so the mystery is forever lost. Okay.
Yeah, Ragnar 6P has been putting in work for a lot of people this tournament so far. A lot more work than I've expected.
Wow.
And then a 5B.
Yeah, I mean, that time I felt like, Virgil could just block him with his face.
They traded blocking with their face, huh?
Yeah. Their faces both look a little messed up. Going into the third game.
Yeah,
Fifth game, my
2-2 right now.
I mean, yeah, they're just taking turns. It's like my turn to win, then it's your turn to win.
Well, if that's the case, then Virgil Killer wins the set, right?
I know. They're going to stop now. This is the last game. They're just going to like...
Is that how it works?
Yeah, I think so.
Uh-oh. Yeah,
Wow.
I think the combo choices for Virgil Killer is kind of detrimental in a way because he's not really getting Oki off of it and he's missing out on a lot of Ragnar damage.
On the flip side, though, his neutral, like, he just runs at him and it works most of the time.
Do not run. Definitely
See?
not run. Oh, golly, he could have comboed off that one simply because of the forward momentum.
Yeah. Back to neutral. Ooh, yeah, caught the, hit the landing recovery perhaps?
Yeah, well, you mentioned it earlier, the older style of thinking on anti-airs where you run under them instead
Yeah.
and then stick a button out.
Has him in the corner. Calls Ruby to keep him locked down. Push block. Push block back.
Yeah, no more meter for push block though for Red Fox. He's out.
Ooh. Got the double jump there. Yeah, that push block on that move has been killing Red Fox though. And now that, Virgil Killer kind of remembers that, I think he's getting a lot more damage off it. Gets like full combo.
Now he gets the real Oki.
Gauntlet Hades. Forced to burst. Gets
Man.
punished, but
He could put a mortgage on Gauntlet Hades.
ooh. Throw.
Okay.
Red Fox not out of it. Burst.
That was the birthday point actually. So, oh my
Nice.
god, yo, the 4A to beat the 5C, crazy.
Whoa. Something beat 6P. But it doesn't matter. Gets the throw. Burst back from Red Fox.
Yeah, a lot of back-to-back bursts happening right now. Oh,
Teleport.
the teleport got him with the fireball. He's gonna be able to get Oki here, but no.
That was tough DP to take because, you know, with that momentum, though, he could rebuild his burst. Gets hit by the 6P. Throw. Is he dead?
Yeah.
No, he keeps missing the throw combo.
I forgot.
That is pretty rough. He's been missing that a lot. Can he find a place to attack? He can. Idea Engine, level 3 resonance. Can kill.
Okay, yeah, I like the way he opts to put pressure on him. He's just like, okay, quick 2A,
Yeah.
quick 5A, keep it simple.
It's tough here. He's not got a lot of health. Comes in, got the
That's a
Hades.
punish right there, and yeah, Virgil Killa is going to do it 3-2, excuse me.
Yeah, Virgil Killa really changed the pace there. About halfway, like at the end right there, he just started like leaving, going back, using Ruby to use the projectile of space, and that kind of eventually made Red Fox eventually make another mistake, which ended up costing him the rest of the match.
Ruby swooning over Ragnar's
Yeah,
sword.
special win quotes. I mean, I respect the people who play teams with special interactions.
Yeah, it's so annoying because every team I played in this game so far does not have a special interaction with each other.
Well, you clearly do not like special interactions enough. You would choose a different character, right?
No, I pick waifuism instead. I'm sorry.
That's fair. You got to be true to something, if not special interactions. So yeah, there are a lot of them in this game. Especially, it's really fun to see. Even if you're not gonna play either character like competitively, it's fun just to see what kind of interactions they have.
Yeah.
Gives you a little bit of character depth for in the game, and it's really a fun game just to sit in lobby and just look at your avatars like dance. So next up, we have Sugoi Neanderthal.
Yes,
Neanderthal.
my teammate.
I like that.
He's
Versus
not actually technically sponsored by us, but he may as well be.
all right, versus Corgi Yasu, which I assume is
Yasu. All right.
yeah, very big fan of dogs, perhaps.
Perhaps. So one of the things I got to talk about Neanderthal, he used to play Jubei Yang.
Okay.
And then after the changes to Yang, which did make her better, I have to note, and the reason I have to note that is because he wants to not play Yang after her getting better. Because she became more of like a solo character when she got better rather than a team player. And he used to like the aspect of the team playing.
Right.
So I don't know if he's still playing Yang, simply maybe he hasn't found something yet, because one of the things that's kept Neanderthal from going to a lot of events is the fact that he is currently in school. Is it a Jubei mirror?
Oh.
Oh my god, I love it. Oh, it's Seth. Okay.
All right. Seth, we haven't seen yet today. Very good character.
I think so, but I think it's a character that requires a specific partner.
Yeah.
He's not somebody that works with everyone, in my opinion.
And he's not great by himself, from what I can see. Like, at first, like, when I watched a lot of his, like, neutral, I was like, that's really annoying. But then in this game, there's a lot of moves that are just, like, so huge.
I agree. Another thing is, like, the fact that he does so much damage. So Jubei Seth probably just exudes a large amount of damage similarly.
First punish.
First two.
So Neanderthal
It's a
already
good
off to a
start.
great start, yeah.
Unfortunately dropping the combo, but hey, look at the mix-up, right?
Yeah.
He's dead?
I think he's not going to get his burst back in time.
He's got a super now, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I guess because it was early, but he had to spend all the meter.
Yeah, well, if he had no burst gauge there, that character would have died without having to spend that much
Yeah.
bar, which is crazy.
I mean, Corgiasu level 1 resonance, lost both characters lightning fast.
Yeah, in BBTAG, that just kind of happens, Sometimes you just have a really bad round, and you got to come back into it.
And that's why it's 3 out of 5.
But maybe this round will start to pick up. He's able to put...
Oh, okay. Something happened there.
Really unfortunate. Oh, he gets hit by the overhead cross-up. Did he purposely drop that, or...? He's
maybe he
reaching a
did.
little too hard. One of the things I have to note about Neanderthal is he feels himself a little bit.
All right. Wow.
He's always gone for overhead cross-up, and it's worked every time.
I mean,
Because
if it
broke-
ain't broke, yeah. That's a hard to block mix-up.
No, it is, absolutely. I'm not, it's just that, like, it's always been overhead specifically, right? Like, he's never needed to block low in that situation.
Yeah. But do you have the courage to block high?
Well, I mean, here in game number 2, could be a possibility that it just goes low instead.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really see much from Corgiasu just because he lost his, he lost sets like really fast.
Yeah, I mean, when you run into a situation like this at round start, your character can just go away.
Yeah. Down to half. Whoa.
Oh, too much blocks done.
Gets both too, but Jubei ended up blocking halfway through.
Okay, knowing to challenge. Okay, but blocking the overhead there,
Yeah,
and
good
then the
block.
block on the low. He gets command grab, but
Oh,
no.
what a read. Burst
Yeah.
gets baited.
The thing is he had to burst there, right? Otherwise he was going to lose Jubei. It's like, take maybe a 30-year health on Seth over losing a full character.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of like no-win situation.
You pick the lesser 2v for sure. Yeah, that Jubei 4P is putting in so much work right now. Gonna get the hit
This
here.
is the dive. And Corgi, wow.
I think EX from Reaper active switch is the scariest thing to get hit by. Oh,
Oh,
my God!
DP's the DP.
It's a cat fight.
Wow. Okay.
By the 5C. He's maybe up for resonance here simply because, I don't know. Oh,
well,
wow, that hit?
Yeah, and that was super anticlimactic, but Neanderthal putting in a clinic here, just huge. Like, he's been controlling the momentum since the start of every round.
So 2-0 right now. He's looking pretty good to be able to take this 3-0, honestly.
Yeah. Korgiyasu switches the character order. Maybe change up what he's doing at the start of the round to, you know, something else.
Let's see it.
I mean, sometimes you gotta try something different. Okay, blocks the EX move and the overhead, but too far away.
This is the first time he's gotten away at round start. This may actually be very, very important.
Yeah, because you know it's important to be able to like do something. just from a morale perspective, cross up.
And this is a good way to start
Ooh.
your morale. Oh, unfortunate drop right there. He's gonna get the meow ball out.
Goes for
Tried
the
to go for the
rocket
command
wall.
throw, yeah.
The low anti-air. Burst, punished by assist.
This is so much damage.
Yeah. From like an assist starter.
That was an assist starter off of a burst. Like, can you believe
cross up,
that?
misses the combo. Anti-air. Whoa, okay, got out of that. And, punished it, but no combo.
Really unfortunate right there from Korgiyasu. He's trying to make his way back in. I think
Grim
what he-
Reaper, and this is gonna kill.
Oh, he dropped
dropped
it.
it.
DP. This is really good for him. It's a way to start it.
And he can't burst, so
Okay, just goes right into command
Yeah.
or the regular super, excuse me.
I mean, if you can get a hit here, you can kill Gordeau, or you can just punish the tech or the tag.
Well, we'll
Okay.
see. I guess maybe he was gonna try to active switch off.
Whoa!
Oh, the unblockable hit. No conversion.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What?
Oh no, Korgiyasu. Oh,
He drops
gonna
it.
drop as well. Right there, but the
Assimilation.
assimilation to kill off Seth. He's gonna try to switch soon, I'm sure.
Okay, cross combo. Gets punished, and it's,
We
Okay.
had a bona fide cat fight.
he can. Okay, so I know he's losing by a lot of health, but if he builds the meter, he could astral lift.
Oh my god. If he can run out this clock as much as possible, he can avoid being astraled as well. And in.
I think he should have just supered. It would have killed the residence time.
Oh, that's
Throw! No.
He might be able to kill off this though.
He might. He's got meter.
A little short.
Yeah, just by a pixel. And Neanderthal doesn't get hit by the super.
Oh,
Misses a DP.
No.
One more hit for Korgiyasu. He'll still be in. He can take this round.
He's gonna get full corner carry off it, and then Neanderthal is gonna have to block whatever this mix-up is.
Okay, what is it? Overhead.
Gets blocked.
Throw!
And then he gets thrown. He can kill off this. And Korgiyasu preying on the fact that Neanderthal was feeling himself maybe a little bit too much.
I mean, that missed DP was like, well, he's almost dead, and I won't die if I DP. But, losing all that momentum, especially against a character like Jubei, which got a good mix-up, that could be really bad.
Let me give you a little.
This is Korgiyasu's chance to come back. Obviously, he has to do it 2 straight, but that has to be wonders for your morale, right?
Oh, he gets
look at that.
balled!
Happy birthday!
Big damage overall.
What
I
you
would
got
say.
for me?
Yeah, I mean, I'll take the 5.5 on both characters.
Give Death a try.
Okay, throws him back to mid-screen, misses the combo here.
Yeah, it is actually a little bit more difficult to combo when you're full screen with that forward throw.
Yeah, like especially when you're in the corner, right? When you knock them out of the corner, it's harder to combo for a lot of characters.
Yeah, you're forced to micro dash in Gordo actually. So.
Ooh,
Oh, it's a drop. Yeah, with a punish.
it's a bad drop, especially on a character like Gordeau.
Okay.
Good combo there.
Assimilation ender. All right.
Wow, too much block stun again.
Stun on Black Panther. It's incredible. That was an important push block right there because Jubei gets a mix up otherwise. Wow.
Anti-air. Super?
Oh,
Whoa.
it crossed over.
Is he going to burst? He does. It
Yeah.
punishes with the assist.
Seth is going to take a ton of damage here, thanks to the Black Panthers. There's the mix-up.
Super reversal?
He tried command throw. Oh, interesting.
I kind of felt it, but I didn't think he would do command throw.
Oh,
he gets both!
Okay, he needs the resonance when this character comes in. Yeah.
Smart stuff. Both players resonance. They've got like one hit will kill, I think.
Oh.
He's in the air.
Super cancel. That should do it.
Ooh.
Almost another comeback there from Korgiyasu. He tried to keep his composure, and he did such a good job of it in a couple of the games, but Neanderthal proved to be just a little bit too much.
Yeah, he was a bit of a slow starter that set. Once he finally switched his set to start, he did a lot better, as you can see.
Yeah.
And had he started playing that way from the get-go, you know, may see a different result here in the end.
Yeah, that's one of those hindsight things, right? Like, are you really going to know that going into your first time playing someone you've never, like, you know, you don't know?
It's hard to know, yeah. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to BBTAG Pools. We're going to take a short break, and we'll see you guys next time.